Hey everyone, my little altcoin lovers, welcome to my channel. In today's video we'll analyze the market, go through a market update and take a look of 3 interesting projects from the GameFi sector that have the potential of good profits over the next 6 months as a long-term investment. The GameFi sector is one of the most promising areas in crypto, with growing adoption, increasing interest from major investors and the rise of play-to-earn models. This sector has strong potential for massive growth during this bull cycle. Don't forget to subscribe to my Telegram channel to get the latest news on market, and of course don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get the latest updates on my videos and the notifications. So let's not waste any time, let's dive straight in. Let's begin with the Bitcoin on 4-hour time frame. What happened yesterday? So we got our little Monday dump, as I mentioned in my previous video that usually on Mondays we have some sort of dumps. Sponsored of course by S&P 500. On the daily chart, we can see that S&P 500 yesterday went down by 2%, which is of course very bad for all financial markets, including crypto. As we can see, our order block, bullish order block that I added in my previous video, on the first reaction, on the first touch on this order block, we got a positive reaction of buyers, but there we stopped, the price stopped because of this bearish imbalance, and the price continued going down. So as we can see, our order block, in fact, it defended our price because we only got a shadow of this candlestick. As we can see, only the shadow of this candlestick touched the lower order block that I added today, that I found here, in fact very far from our price. So here, this order block formed on 9 November, so now it's March, but as you can see, this order block works. So we touch this little order block with a shadow of our candlestick, and we immediately went up. Now what we can see, so we got 3 straight consecutive 4-hour candlesticks which are green, which is of course a good sign. So what we need right now, we need to go up and beat this little high. So we need a change of character, the green change of character on this level. So we need to go up, break up this level, retest it maybe, and continue our move. If we'll have a negative reaction from this level, so we can continue our little dump. You can watch my previous video for the supports that we have lower of these levels. So the main support, as I mentioned in my previous video, of course, we'll switch to daily chart on Bitcoin. So the main support on our daily chart, as we can see, is this bullish imbalance situated on 74.5k, so 74.6k, and also, of course, this very strong level on 72k. So as we can see, this level was a very strong level. So we got a 1, 2, 3, 4 touches here, and only on 5th touch we broke up this line and got our parabolic move. I mentioned this in my previous video. So if we will go down lower than all this stuff, we can touch this bullish imbalance, or we can touch this this level, very strong level. This is the worst scenario that we can have now on Bitcoin. As we can see also, this rejection block didn't work well, so we can delete it. Now we got this bullish imbalance, huge bullish imbalance on our daily chart. As we can see, the lower border of this bullish imbalance in fact defended our price and we went up. Now we're moving up, and here also on daily chart, as you can see, we have a little bearish imbalance which can turn down our price and we will continue to go lower. So now let's see what will happen. So as I said, we need to break up this level, 48k. We need to break up this level and close our 4-hour candle higher than this level, and we will continue our move up. So that's it for today's Bitcoin review. And now we'll continue with our GameFi projects, promising GameFi project that I want to share with you. The first project that I want to share with you today is called Xai. Xai is the first layer 3 network in the Arbitrum ecosystem designed to onboard traditional gamers to Web3 gaming. Xai was developed to enable real economies and open trade in the next generation of video games. With Xai, potentially billions of traditional gamers can own and trade valuable in-game items in their favorite games for the first time without the need to use crypto wallets. So as you can see, it's a very interesting and promising technology that probably the gamers will need in future, or maybe even now. So let's switch to daily time frame to see the big picture. In this case, we are not interested in speculative positions, but rather in long-term investments. So what do we see? We see, in fact, a classic chart similar to many other altcoins. This altcoin was launched in January 2024, exactly like 1 year ago, during a time when the market was experiencing a significant rise. Later, as we know, the altcoin saw a sharp decline in the summer and onwards, which continues until today. As we can see, this downtrend continues even now. So therefore, as we observe, this chart is from Binance, and we can see significant volumes on this asset, which are visible on this chart. This is a very good sign. That means that the big guys with the big wallets are buying this project and they are accumulating their tokens, and I think they don't want to sell it on a price of 6 cents right now. I think they want to sell their tokens much higher for a bigger price. Let's dive into the fundamental analysis of this coin to understand how much it could potentially grow and whether it can grow at all. The coin currently has a market capitalization of 66 million and a FDV, fully diluted value, at 97 million, which is a relatively small and not an outrageous value, giving it the potential for a solid growth over the next 6 months. This coin is primarily traded on Binance and all the major top exchanges, which is a very positive sign because, as we know, Binance lists projects with a high level of trust and a strong growth potential. This is the first factor that might attract us to this investment. Let's also look at the investors in this project. We'll switch to Dropstep site. We'll find Xai. So who are the investors involved? We have some notable investors who have backed this project. Let's examine the current return on investment for these early investors. The earliest investors who entered this project at the lowest price currently have a return of investment of about 6x, which is quite low. In fact, for an investor of this caliber, large investors and funds entering such a project, they are looking for a much higher return on investment than 6x. They are aiming for something like 100x, 500x, and so on. Therefore, we can say that the coin is currently at its bottom. As we can see, the coin has a very strong presence on Twitter and is backed by reputable investors. Now let's take a look at how many coins have been unlocked, how many are still locked, and how many will be unlocked in the future. So, as we can see, only 9%, approximately 9.7% of the investor coins have been unlocked, meaning less than half of the locked coins are out. Also, as we can see, only 6.67% of the team coins have been unlocked, which is exactly 1/3 of the total team coins. This means that a lot of coins are still locked, and this is unlikely that they will be dumped into the market anytime soon. Naturally, both the team and investors are motivated to pump this coin further and gain much higher returns. So let's return to our Xai chart and analyze where to buy, where to take profits, and how much potential there is for this investment in theory. So in fact, buying right now is absolutely fine because we are already at the bottom, as you can see, just like with many other altcoins. I believe that we will start to rise soon, so it makes sense to buy now. You can also keep, I even recommend you to keep a portion of your investment reserved for buying more later if the price dips further. So for example, you can buy now for 6 cents. You can also place your limit orders. For example, as you can see, there is no levels here. So we are already at all-time low. So we don't know where price can stop. So we can place the limit order on 5 cents. Also, you can place a limit order, for example, on 35 cents. And like that, you will have an average price of 5 cents. If you will buy 33% here, 33% here, and 33% here, which is very good, of course. So let's see where we can take profits if we will buy this coin right now. The first level I see at 43 cents. Of course, this is a very strong level, as we can see. We got a 1 and 2 touches on this level. So in past, I think this will be a first level where we can take profits. The second level, as I can see, this level of 57 cents. So this level of 57 cents, as we can see, we had a 1, 2, 3, 4, and here also 5. 5 touches on this level. So of course now it's a mirror level as we broke down this level. 57 cents, so the second TP, second take profit for our price. The third level, as we can see, is placed here. It's a level of approximately 96 cents, even I can say $1. We'll say this zone. So this zone will make it, I don't know, like green. Okay, this zone. So the zone from 96, 95 cents to $1. Here, so the third TP, as we can see, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touches on this zone. So it's a very interesting zone for buyers and sellers. So I think we can sell the part of our investment also here. And the final TP, I will place it using the fixed range volume profile. As we can see, we had a large volume on this level. It's a level of $1.32 approximately. So the final TP for our investment in XAI. Now, what percentage gains can we expect? So for the first target, we can expect something like 600%, so 6x's. For second TP, for second target, we can expect 800%, so 8x's from price of 6 cents right now. For third TP, we can expect something like 16, 15x's, which is also very good. And of course, for our last TP, we can expect the 20x's. This is an excellent return on investment. I believe this coin could reach these levels within the next 6 months or by the end of the year at the latest, when the long-awaited altcoin season occurs. It's a strong coin with a solid fundamentals and could certainly rise in this bull market. Now let's pass to our second project that I want to present you today. The second project that I want to share with you right now is called Pixel. Pixel is an immersive blockchain-based farming and exploration game where players gather resources, develop skills, and embark on quests in an open-ended universe. Pixel is a social casual Web3 game powered by the Ronin network. It involves a mesmerizing open-world game focused on farming, exploration, and creation. Pixel is a native utility and governance token in the Pixel's ecosystem. So as you can see, this is the site of this project. It's a very good site. Game is also very beautiful, very interesting. Reminds me of Stardew Valley if you played this game. So you can play it even now. So it's already started. So the project is working. The gamers are playing this game right now. So it's a very interesting and very good project. Let's open the daily time frame to get a better understanding of the overall market situation. We can see a typical chart another time of an altcoin that launched around last year. Specifically, this project launched in the February last year, as we can see, nearly parallel to XAI, which we discussed earlier. The coin entered the market during a good phase in the market and saw a growth in March, reaching approximately $1. Then, like most other altcoins, it began to decline, and we now see a similar pattern to many other altcoins. So a huge downtrend. Now let's focus on the fundamental analysis of this coin. The most interesting part is that just like Sai, this coin is also listed on Binance, which shows significant trust from investors and major crypto exchanges. So we have a market cap of 28 million right now, with a FDV of $183 million, which is relatively low. Therefore, we can expect significant growth from this project, and market makers and large players will likely drive it up. Let's now look at the investors. Some of the investors, including Animoca Brands, Yield Guild Games, and Mechanism Capital, are the very strong and very big investors in GameFi sector, especially the Animoca Brands. If you know, they invested early in Sandbox, and Sandbox skyrocketed in our previous bull cycle in 2021. This project, as we can see in a fundraising part, this project raised $7 million, which is relatively small, but considering that investors haven't yet seen huge returns, it's not a big concern at the moment. We also see that early investors have reached a return of 7x on their investment at this price point, which is relatively modest, so relatively low. This implies that they will likely pump this project further. Now let's take a look at the distribution of coins. What do we see? The team was allocated only 12.5%, of which only 0.34% has been unlocked so far, which is great, like insane, because it means the team hasn't sold off any of their coins yet. Very good sign. From the private sale, only 0.38% of the coins have been unlocked, which is also great. This means that the coins unlocked so far were likely from Binance Launch Pool, as we can see 7%. And there are no significant concerns or red flags here. So the team is not selling, the investors are not selling because they have no coin for now. Their coins are locked. So very good sign here. Now that we understand that this coin has good potential, we can analyze the chart and see the first targets for taking profits. Personally, I see the first level for profit taking in the range of 30 or 32 cents, as we can see here. So we'll say 30 cents, $0.3. Also, let's discuss where we can buy this coin. Of course, the same situation as with Xai. We are already on all-time low, as you can see. So of course, it's not a bad idea to buy this coin right now. But of course, you need to divide your investment. So you need to place several limit orders to buy this coin. For example, now we're on 3 cents, like approximately. So we can, for example, place our limit orders on 0.25, 0.025, sorry. We also can place our third limit order on 0.012, for example, just like, because we don't have any levels here. You know, we are in open space, but not like in space. We are in shit. But there is no levels, so we can't predict where price will stop because we are already on all-time low. So basically, let's see where we can take our profits. So where we can place our take profits, our targets. So as I said, the first target is on 30 cents. The second target, as I can see here, so approximately at 52 cents. As you can see, we had 1, 2 touches here. And of course, as you can see also, we have a bearish imbalance, huge bearish imbalance on a daily chart on this level. So we'll place our second TP on a lower border of this bearish imbalance. Like that, we are safe. And the third TP, I will use another time our fixed volume range. As we can see, the third TP we can place on 75 cents approximately. So let's see the returns, theoretical returns that we can gain from this investment. So let's see. So for first TP, we have something like 7x's. For second TP, we have something like 12x's, and for third TP, we have something like 20x's another time. So, just like with Xai, of course, it's a very interesting and very good investment. Similar situation. And this coin could very well deliver these kinds of returns from the current levels. You can buy it right now because we are already at the bottom, as I said before. Let's pass to our third final project that I would share with you right now, today. The most interesting and the most risky investment among the projects I share with you today. So we will analyze the project called Nyan Heroes, which is a high-risk investment compared to previously discussed project. I would allocate only 3, 5, maybe even 1% of my portfolio to this project. However, if you are a high-risk investor with a small capital, you might consider investing a bit more, as this coin has a strong growth potential. So what is Nyan Heroes? Nyan Heroes is a blockchain-based shooter game built on Solana, integrating NFTs and play-to-earn mechanics. The project aims to offer high-quality gameplay while supporting a sustainable player-driven economy through a stronger tokenomic model. It has an NFT ecosystem, play-to-earn rewards, and of course the main token called Nyan. A very important point, Nyan Heroes is available on Steam, which is a rare case for crypto gaming projects, because like Pixel, Sandbox, Off the Grid are not on Steam. Steam is the first #1 gaming platform worldwide, and being listed there indicates a certain level of credibility. So it's a third-person shooter similar to Overwatch, but with cats in mechs. So also cats are trending again in the meme space right now in crypto, which could be another strong narrative in favor of the project. The price chart looks absolutely similar to many other altcoins over the past 6 months, just like Pixel, just like Xai, and all other altcoins launched previous year, last year. So the token launched in the spring, so 21st May last year. Initial rise, but then fall with the overall altcoin market crash and declined. However, trading volume remained strong, as you can see here. But of course, it's on Max Exchange, not on Binance. Unfortunately, this project now yet is not listed on Binance, but for example, it's listed on Bybit. So we can buy it on Bybit, #2 exchange in crypto world. Let's pass to a fundamental analysis of this coin. The first thing I see is a market cap of $3 million and a PDV of $21 million. That's why I said this is a very, very high risk investment. It's not a financial advice. I precise it right now because this one is a very high risk investment. When you invest in something with a market cap of $3 million, you need to be ready to lose all your money. That's why I said you need to take this coin if you buy this coin. I'm not advising, I'm just talking, I'm just sharing my thoughts. If you will buy this coin, buy it for 1, 2, 3, maximum 5% of your portfolio. Okay, now let's pass to our investors. So as we can see, one of the major green flags is the presence of Delphi Ventures as an investor. This is one of the biggest and most respected funds specializing in GameFi projects. Delphi Ventures was not present in Xai or Pixels, for example, but it's investing in Nyan Heroes, which makes this project even more interesting, in my opinion. The project has received, here you can see, in fundraising, project has received $13 million in funding, which is almost double the amount raised in Pixel project. The amount was $7 million. Okay, so also a very interesting point. Let's also look at the return of our investors. As we can see, the early investors now on this price got only 2x's on their investment. As I mentioned before, as I explained to you, the investors like Delphi Ventures or Mechanism Capital are not searching the investment for 2x's. They are searching something for 100x, 500x, 1000x even, and it's not interesting for them to sell their coins for 2x on investment, of course. As we can see in the vesting part here, So early contributors and strategic contributors. We have 29% here, and only 1.45% was unlocked. So which means they cannot even sell their tokens right now. These tokens are locked right now, as we can see here. So even Team has 18% of total allocation of our coin. But Team is holding their tokens. All tokens of Team, of developers, are locked. So very good sign. It's a very, very good sign for price. So I think it's a very interesting and very potentially good investment in this case. So let's see, as before, where we can place our TPs, where we can buy. Of course, as I said already 2 times, we can buy even now. So because we are already on all-time low, as you can see, we don't have levels here. You can buy this coin even now on 2 cents. Okay. So, but of course, for example, you will buy now. You will buy on the level of 15 cents. I will say it's not 15 cents, it's 0.015. Okay, 0.015 cents. And you can buy also on a level of, for example, on a level of 1 cent. Okay. So for example, like that. So let's see where we can place our TPs, where we can place our take profits for this investment. So the first TP I see here, placed on a level of 17 cents. Right here. We got a 1, 2, 3 touches here, so it's a mirror level. Before it was a support, now it is a resistance for our price. And the second TPIC that I can say, we'll use a fixed range volume. So we can place our TP, for example, here. So on the level of 28 cents. I can say, I want to say it, just you to understand the situation. When we are looking for the investment like that, so the investment in coin that has a 3 million market cap, $3 million of market cap, we can look on chart like this. I'm very serious. So $3 million of market cap. So to reach 100x's, so 10,000% from now, we only need a market cap of $300 million. Of course, in crypto, $300 million of market cap is not a big deal, of course. So we need only 300 million of market cap to reach 100x's on our investment. So that's why I say this is a very high risk investment. I repeat it. I will say it to you, it's not a financial advice. It's just my thoughts. It's a very good project, in my opinion. I think it's a very good project. So we can buy it, but only for a few percent of your portfolio. So as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, the GameFi sector is one of the most promising areas in crypto. I believe in GameFi sector and particularly in this project. Thanks you for watching. Please subscribe to my Telegram channel, subscribe also to my YouTube channel, leave your comments below, and bye.